Are you ready to shatter the old image of finance as mere number crunchers? Finance function has evolved dramatically over the last few years, and now, with growing adoption of AI, it's even more important for finance to evolve to become a true business partner. Today, I unveil a powerful framework that helped me over the years to transform my finance teams into a catalyst for game-changing growth. Picture your finance team not as an afterthought, but as the driving force behind innovation and growth. Imagine a function that ignites fresh ideas, optimizes investment decisions, and propels your company towards long-term success. Sounds ambitious, right? Welcome to your next stage. Whether you are a finance manager who wants to learn more about strategic finance director who wants to benchmark and take a different look at your function, or you're just starting in finance and want to understand how your work fits the bigger picture, you will find here something for yourself. And if you are new, hi, I'm Maciej, and I founded Phoenix to help finance professionals like you, ambitious, driven individuals who may feel burned out, overwhelmed, or stuck in a never-ending cycle of chasing career goals that just seem out of reach. But before that, I've spent over 10 years in finance, reaching divisional CFO level by the age of 30. I distilled all my frameworks and made a decision to expand Phoenix into financial tools and strategies that can help you view your function a little bit differently. But before I start, I want to give you a different perspective on finance. I've always seen business as a living organism and finance function as its heart and the blood system. From experience, I noticed a strong correlation between the quality of finance and the performance of the organization. So very often, finance is seen as the right hand of the CEO or managing director, and yet many people are stuck in never-ending reconciliations or in spreadsheets or presentations. Over the next years, I strongly believe in the need for finance to grow as a strategic business partners and truly fulfill their role in the organization. So let's forget about the number crunching and elevate you to the next level. Today, I'm unveiling first step in that journey. Finance Health Assessment tool that I designed to help you break free from the limiting mindset of just crunching numbers. I've designed this framework over 10 years of working in finance function, fine-tuning it with every new challenge and position that I've stepped into. We'll explore 3 maturity levels: basics, business partnership, and value creation. All of it grounded by foundations that everything starts with. By the end, you will see how this framework not only streamlines operations, but also unleashes the potential for exponential growth of your function. And above all, it lets you take a different look at your function and create the strategies to overcome the immediate hurdles of being stuck in data. Plus, I have a free toolkit ready for you. Keep watching to learn how you can get your hands on it. Before I go into the depth of 3 levels, I will start with foundations, the critical areas that are underpinning all of the framework and all the other areas. These are your bedrock: people, capabilities, systems, and culture. Think of them as the oxygen that keeps your entire operation alive. No matter which level you focus on, you will need strong foundations to maintain stability. For example, it's impossible to build a data-driven decision culture if your core systems are outdated or your team lacks essential analytic skills. But above all, it all starts with people. It's impossible to build a high-performing team if you are missing on the right mindset, attitude, and the structure. The reason why I keep foundations separate is because I believe that you will always have certain level of challenge in this area. The brutal reality is that you will never have perfect systems or can afford enough people to fill it in. So we'll explore how to find those alternative solutions for these gaps. It's also very likely that you will want to work concurrently on foundations and the primary level of maturity that you are on. So let's dive into those. Level 1. At the basic level, it's all about securing operational excellence. I also call it the cave level. Why? Because you are stuck in grinding and spending countless hours on reconciliations and copy-pasting numbers between different spreadsheets, very often sitting in the dark office after hours, struggling to deliver that next report on time. This level includes data and reporting, ensuring accuracy and reliability of them, routines and processes guaranteeing a smooth month-end close, forecast and budget cycle, and controls maintaining compliance and mitigating risks. If your fundamentals are shaky, higher level strategic goals will collapse, so it's critical to tighten those basics first. It probably sounds very basic to you, but let me tell you this: you and your team will always be dragged back into Excel and number crunching. If you don't have this level well established, you will never be able to trust your numbers, and above all, the rest of the organization might start doubting the quality of the function if you don't ensure the quality here. So let's make sure that we solve majority of these first before going to the next level. Business partnership. Now we are talking about getting out of the cave. Sticking to this analogy, your people start opening up and reaching to others, forming groups and creating synergies with other teams. Once the basics are running smoothly, you move into business partnership, a stage where finance steps out of the back office and into the spotlight of the organization. Here, leadership and influence ensure your insights resonate beyond spreadsheets. Your team start to influence the rest of the organization, having unique insight into what can drive the most value. Decision enablement means using advanced analytics, scenario planning, and integrated forecasting to guide the entire company. And let's not forget about risk management, being proactive about identifying, measuring, and mitigating uncertainties so you are never caught off guard. At this level, the rest of the organization starts looking up to you and the finance function to drive cross-functional projects and lead the organization. Finance starts becoming the heart of it, but that's not the end yet. Hey, if you resonate with the way I look at finance and want to receive more regular guidance and tips, don't forget to subscribe to Phoenix channel. Yes, we are focused on personal development, and I strongly believe that to be a great leader, you need to ensure your development as well. On top of that, I'll be releasing more strategies on how to elevate each component of this framework on a regular basis. So stay tuned, subscribe, and I'll see you in the main video. At the pinnacle is value creation, where your finance team actively shapes the strategic direction of the organization. Sticking to the analogy, other functions start following your leadership and guidance for growth and insightful view on the end-to-end value chain. You focus on portfolio optimization, deciding where to invest or what to divest, profitability enhancements like pricing strategies and cost optimization, and finally cash liquidity mastery, ensuring your company is poised to seize new opportunities that arise. Here, finance becomes a catalyst for bold moves and sustained performance. You not only drive the organization forward, you're the engine behind it. The result? A finance function that's empowered, transformative, and truly unstoppable in the organization. This is nothing more and nothing less but true value focus. You and your team spend your time on delivering value-focused analysis and drive the organization forward based on the quality of the data, analytics, and processes. So how can you start? Step 1. Assess your current maturity. I've created a free toolkit that helps you pinpoint exactly where your finance function stands. You will answer questions on your basics, business partnership, and value creation initiatives, all rooted in the strength of your foundations. Step 2. Strengthen the foundations. Before aiming for the stars, reinforce your people, systems, and culture. This might mean reviewing some of your systems, investing in new analytical tools, or enhancing training programs for your team. Remember not to focus too much on the expensive initiatives though. With growth of many modern tools, very often simple automation or small amendments to current systems will enable you to speed up your work dramatically. Don't let it become your excuse, stopping the whole team from growth and everyone suffering because there is no investment in the systems. Step 3. Target one level at a time. If you are missing key routines in basics level, for example, prioritize them first. Already nailing those, great. Move to cross-functional leadership or advanced analytics in business partnership. Important caveat, there is never going to be a situation where you will be only at one level. Most likely you will notice that organizational needs and your unique situation will force you to work on some of these areas concurrently, and that's okay. The most critical goal of this video, framework, and the toolkit is to give a strategic map to the development of the finance function. You should prioritize solving burning problems at the bottom of the map first, but you can also choose strategically that you will accept some of the areas being average so that you can truly differentiate your finance team in one or two areas. This is a great point to position your team and function even outside of the organization as a great selling point in the recruitment and attracting the right talent that fit your needs. My suggestion though is never to accept ones or twos at foundational and basic level, and I would treat them as most critical priority that if not solved might put you in big trouble, or best case scenario, you will get dragged back into reconciliations and data in Excel. Check the link below to get the full health assessment toolkit and get access to our newsletter. You will receive the assessment tool that I'm talking about access to continuously developing library of the strategies that you can deploy, and on top of that, access to our personal development toolkit. So, are you ready to turn your finance function into a strategic powerhouse? It's time to rise to the next level. Embrace this framework, harness the power of foundations, and watch how finance transforms into a beating heart of innovation and growth in your organization.